Greetings, everyone, and welcome to tonight's 2024 Crystalis Randomizer Tournament matchup. We have an elimination fixture match between veteran number 6 Shofukomachi and rookie sensation number 9 Windblown Leaf. Winner of this match will go on to face number 7 Code Gorilla, who is actually our tracker today. So I don't know if he's tracking or just scouting out the competition.
A little bit of both.
I'm a commentator for tonight, 00713, coming to you live from the Tower Press Box at Goa Stadium. And with me tonight is semi-finalist, the Axeman, with Code Gorilla on track. And welcome, team.
Hello, Speedgaming.
So
are we ready to drop the gate and let these runners go?
Yep, so while I get everything ready to go, ready to rock and roll, Axeman, tell the viewers what they expect to see today.
We're going to see an awesome race tonight between Leaf and Sho. And, so Sho, I don't know who I want to win here, because Sho, I sent him down to the lower bracket here. And, he's a veteran runner who knows what he's doing. And I'd like to see him kind of get up here. But Leaf also someone who has made a lot of progress recently, and I think that Leaf has a chance here to, I guess it's an upset based on the rankings here, but who knows? I think these two runners are pretty well matched up.
And we're ready to rock and roll, baby.
Oh yeah.
Of course, winner goes on to take on Code Gorilla. Sadly, loser gets eliminated. But this won't be the first elimination in the tournament. That's already been granted to the best person ever for last place.
That's right.
I made sure that was going to happen. Anyway, one of the most notable things about this randomizer set compared to prior years is going to be the palettes and the music. The palettes are all messed up, the music's all messed up, and that is meant to just to disorient our runners, make it even more confusing for them when they go about their wild warping.
That's right. And, the number of wild warp spots that you get is randomized. So one of the interesting things that we'll be trying to figure out is how many spots are there, where are they, and, what do they have access to at any given time? Because some of these warp points that you get can sometimes be useless when you first start out, but then all of a sudden you get something that unlocks a wall, and now you can you can get a few items. Maybe you get access to a town or a whole new area. So we'll be looking for that.
Some of the funny wild warps is when you get like Leaf a couple times, or like the same location a couple times. Nothing special in Leaf. We got, looks like Pyramid.
2 consumables for our starting items in Leaf.
And we got Bryn Mawr area. Saber West. Nothing in the Pyramid. We got early Chiron.
Yeah, look at that. That's going to give us... So we have a glitch on called the Shop Glitch. And that allows you to glitch the most powerful armor from this shop here. And not only is this armor extremely strong, it also sells for a lot of money. So you can get like a few different pieces of armor, and you can sell the rest, and that'll give you enough money for the rest of the game. Okay.
Zebu has a key, or Zebu and Chiron has a key.
So one of the question marks in this flag set is the whether the items are, so the trade-in items are randomized names, in which case, like, we don't know what they are. And so they are randomized. So that means that there's 3 keys, and we don't know which key is which when we get it. So there's the key to Stixie, the key to Prison, and the key to the Windmill.
So
and we don't know which key that is.
So we saw Leaf doing here is Leaf actually hero attacks the people in Chiron, the terrorists of Chiron, stole all their stuff, because not like they're going to help us save the world. And he's selling it for money. Now he doesn't have to worry about money for the rest of the playthrough, pretty much.
Yeah.
Akahana wants a lamp. We do have a key. We don't know where that key goes to. It could be a windmill key, for all we know.
You know, and that's the only spot that you can actually use from the very beginning of the game. So I would guess that's going to be it. But, you know, I think the runners... Oh, okay, so they're going to check, like, the Sphere Zero spots that they can get from their Wild Warp locations. And I think they're... you know, once they've kind of exhausted that, they're gonna move on to kind of like other things they can do. But I think Leaf's satisfied. He's gonna they're gonna go check the windmill key. I think this is the right play. Actually, Show's doing it too. Okay.
So it seems like our Wild Warps are Saber West, Chiron, Carmine's area. I think that there's... Oh, and Pyramid. So those are 4 of our Wild Warps. And it is the windmill key. So in the windmill we will get 1, 2, 3, 4 items. 4 guaranteed items, for sure.
Okay. Show is Show's the first one to reach the entrance here. We still don't have a sword. And let me tell you, there is no swordless mode in this game. You've got to find a sword to actually kill anything and get much progress. So
we got ourselves
right now we don't
at
have
the
one.
entrance. Ice walls in the windmill. Got the change spell.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so wait, where can we use that right away?
I don't think we can use it anywhere yet. Oh, we got a candle that could be for Akahana. Oh, never mind.
Okay. It's our little IKEA assembly here.
I think that got us a sword. And our key.
That's right. Yeah. Okay. So we've got another key. Get the sword here. No, Leaf. You've got to use the you got to use the lamp. You can't use the statue. It won't work.
Come on, Leaf. Use the lamp.
So luckily, we know that Leaf didn't
Well, he's
get
gonna be
big...
using the lamp here.
Okay, he thought he was giving it to Akahana here, but he actually did they actually did the assembly. That's a good point. This could be a Hellrun seed, quite possibly.
See, Show is going down to the Land of Women. We can actually talk to Aurelius here with the chain spell. Won't do anything for us.
We did get the Sword of Water as our first sword. And the Sword of Water lets you build these bridges, and that's kind of really the most open seed there. Like, it's kind of the thing that opens the most things.
We could also explore outside of Chiron. So nothing in Arosa's basement. We could kill Kelbesk here.
Now we have access to the pyramid, which means we're able to kill Dragon 1. So let's see who does that first. It looks like it's going to be Leaf.
This is going to be worth 2. Check the Hydra, the first Hydra item.
Oh.
And Leaf might be getting a bit lost here in the pyramid.
That's right. So the Hell Run, if you get enough medical herbs, you can get through the swamp and reach Oak, and that gets you at least 1 item when from the Storm fight. And so that's possible to do. It's not in logic until you get a sword. Okay, so Leaf's gonna take out his their first boss, and so let's see what they've got.
And Shofukomachi shortly behind. Sho actually went to Swan. Nothing to do in Swan, though. But he did set the fast travel. At level 2, it's going to be a little harder to kill Dragon, but he goes down for Leaf. And he's got an upper herb, which... Okay.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, apparently Azteca has some random pickup as well.
Okay, so with the water sword, we're able to cross the water from Chiron into the Goa area. And that means we can attempt to climb Hydra, we can go to Goa, we can go to the Oasis Cave. Where do you think that Leaf is going to go?
Hydra. Do Hydra.
Hydra? Okay. Well, it looks like they're going... Oh, okay. So Leaf checkpointed, and now they're going to go back and check... This is actually pretty smart. They're going to check that chest, and if there's nothing there, it's a mimic or something, then they can reset. And, so yeah, this is a smart move.
Show might be following along as well. Got Orb of Wind.
Ooh, of Wind, okay. We're not going to want to reset, but that's kind of, one of those things. There's a little bit of a risk, a loss of time now, because they're probably not going to want to reset.
Why would anyone want to talk to that creepy guy that's in the shed? In Swan. Okay, so there's at least one more item we could get here in Hydra. We have a 25% chance that we can break the wall. And nope, it's a Thunder Wall.
Okay. So we cannot break the wall, but we can get one more item on the mountain here. There's going to be a chest that we can get to without breaking any walls.
Another location we have not checked was Saber West.
That's right. No one has visited there.
But
so
correct me if I'm wrong, but they do also have another key, right?
Yes.
That's right.
Stixie.
That could be Stixie.
Let's do
that
it.
would be awesome. Yeah. So, and if it is Stixie, it's almost certain that Stixie has progress. Because usually when you get the key to Stixie early, that's where you want to go. And Leaf here, they bought a bunch of medical herbs. Look at that. Look how many medical herbs they have. That's going to be enough herbs to get through the statue gauntlet here. I don't know if Sho has enough.
Yes, it's Stixie.
Look at that. Okay, Leaf is in a good position here. Let's see if Sho's going to go the same way.
Oh, Sho almost got hit by the slime thing. Sadly, we won't be able to get all items here in Stixie, but we can still get half of them.
That's right. We'll be able to get 3 items on the left side here. And yeah, so when you get this key to Stixie early, it's almost certain that there's something here.
Keep in mind, Sho does have the Wild Warps. We got Crystal Plant. Sho has the dual Wild Warps, unlike Leaf.
Okay, so Leaf, they picked up the Carissa plant, and you know what they did? They used it. The reason why they actually used it, even though it's just sort of like whiffing, they want to see if it is the item for Aurelius. Because if you use it in your main form, and it doesn't do the kind of like whiffing, nothing happens thing, then you know that it is the item for Aurelius. But it did not. It actually did bring up that menu, so it's a trade-in for someone else.
Potentially Swan Kensu?
Maybe.
We do have access to Carmine's area as well. We don't know if we can actually get to Carmine, but it's a possibility. And it could be for Slime Suit.
Okay.
Here's Shield.
That's
Really decent Goa.
Okay, so Leaf is the first one to finish. That's actually yeah, that's a good point. So this was kind of a bit of a bust for an early Stixie. We did get that Carissa plant. I bet that Carissa plant is going to be important. I'm not sure who's going to be the trade-in for it, but I think that's going to be key.
Okay, so we got Oasis, possibly Saber West, maybe Goa, maybe Carmine's area. And we could definitely get to a different area from Carmine's area as well, so that's also a possibility.
Okay, I guess Leaf hadn't visited. Now, have we checked the wall at the front of Goa?
Nope, we have not.
Okay.
Show is known for the Oasis. We could get 1, 2, possibly 3 items there. It's a bit of a slog, though.
Okay, Leaf heading into Swan.
Yeah, it looks like Leaf is going to attempt.
Oh, okay, this is interesting. Oh no!
Looks like nothing in the first item spot for Show in the Oasis Cave. I have no idea where Leaf is in Carmine's area.
So this is the start of Carmine's area. Leaf is gonna end up against an iron wall, and we have no idea what element will break that wall. So if this sword breaks that wall, that's 5 items at least. Oh, and it's not. Okay. Unfortunately, this was a dead end.
But we could always head out of Carmine's area to the next area.
That's right. Okay, so let's see what's on this side of Carmine's area. It is Kelbesk's area. So once again, like, there's a 1 in 4 chance that this sword will hurt Kelbesk. But if it does, I mean, that's going to be a huge benefit for Leaf.
Just FYI, there was paralysis in the Oasis Cave, which means Swan's probably in play.
Oh, good point. That is an advantage for Show.
Yeah, looks like we cannot get behind the power ring wall.
Okay. So, good chance now. Wait. Okay, let's see if... Oh, Leaf can beat Kelbesk.
There's that creepy guy in the shed. I don't know why he's in the shed. Swansu wants to plant for Sword of Wind.
Oh, that's big. Okay, so that's a big advantage for Show. However, Leaf is gonna beat Kelbesk here. That's gonna be an advantage for them.
Show is heading up Saber West. We have yet to see what Saber West is. Okay, come on, Leaf, heal yourself. You don't have barrier. I didn't see what the walls were. I'm assuming nothing special.
Right. Good fight. Any fight you win is a good fight.
Burned a lot of health, though.
Yeah, they did use all their medical herbs on this, but they got him. Okay, Sabera's area. So a chance for a few items here, but they don't have that orb. On the other hand, Show with another sword. If that wind sword breaks either this iron wall, or if Show takes that sword down the other way, it could be a big advantage for him.
Robot's putting up a big block for Leaf. I'm unsure if Show is lost or if he's just trying to do stuff. And we can break the Carmine wall.
And it does break that wall. Okay, this is big because Show's going to get 5 items in Carmine's basement here, or at least have a chance. And one of them is a battle armor.
Or poison. Hopefully he has enough health ups here.
He's only got 2 medical herbs, and he doesn't have any way to mitigate the poison, the damage from the spikes.
No,
Oh
Leaf
no,
died to a
Leaf's
robot.
death. They didn't find anything though. This is actually not bad because this is going to prompt Leaf to do some other things and get that wind sword, hopefully.
Hydro Shield
And it
for
looks like-
show.
You know, and it looks like Sho's probably not gonna get too far here. If he had gone, yeah, he's gonna have to exit and reset. If he had gone straight to Carmine's lair, he could have reset and cleared his poison, and then maybe had a chance to do some other things. But he didn't have any medical herbs anyway, so.
Thunderwalls and Saber West. Leaf might be thinking a hell run here. Okay, good.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's see what Leaf does. Okay, they're going. It looks like they're going to go to the Oasis.
Yeah, Show definitely. If Show wants to do Carmine, attempt Carmine, definitely needs a heal in order to get past the statue shooters.
Yeah, Show's coming back here. Gonna take an attempt at Carmine. Got 2 swords, so you know, maybe.
Let's put on that
We've got the
shield ring.
Yeah, that shield ring helps mitigate damage from. So there's 2 defense values. One is for contact damage, and one is for projectile damage. And the shield ring increases your projectile defense, which includes these statues shooting things back and forth.
Looks like Carmine is not weak to any of our swords.
Well, we're still going to be able to go. Okay, we need the David for Slime Kensu,
David?
and past Kensu, it's Mado's area. So there's going to be a bunch of items. So there are 5 items in this area that we can get to. If Sho can get them all, even if we can't beat Mado, 5 items that could be valuable. But wow, I mean, look at this seed.
Hey, Leaf
2.
lost.
Oh no, Leaf is getting lost in Oasis Cave. This is unfortunate.
I have no idea where Leaf is.
I didn't see where they went to. I think they're over towards the chest. Okay.
There we go.
They got the paralysis. That's the important thing.
Yeah,
That was
Leaf.
what they really needed. Yeah. So Sho still has a huge advantage because he got that paralysis and then he picked up the wind sword quite a bit earlier.
Well, Leaf does have Kelbest dead.
That's true. But they're going to have to walk past that whole area anyway to beat the other bosses in Goa, so... Okay, let's see what Leaf does with this sword.
There really isn't any place to go except back to Goa or do the hell run to Oak.
That's true, yeah. So we still haven't seen Saber South. That could have wind walls, or... even,
Saber South, Saber West is Thunderwall.
Oh, okay. So it looks
I don't
like
think
Sho
Sho's
is
found anything
in
yet.
command here then. Let's see if he makes an attempt on Mado too. This would be... I don't know if he really has enough resources to take care of that, but... Because look at the scaling there.
Sword of Thunder.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter. But this is actually good, because he cleared all of the items in Mado's area before picking that up. Now, you don't actually have to listen to that dialogue as long as you've picked up Zebu's item.
Oh, we know the front of Goa is not weak to wind or water. And now Leaf is heading back down to the Oasis, it seems.
Okay, so Sho looks like he's remembering that that Saber West had lightning walls, and he's gonna try that sword out.
Sho really loading up on the money. We saw in the first race between you and Sho, he was struggling a lot to get around because he didn't have the money to buy things like healing or the boots. So
or the warp boots, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's gonna make sure that he's always got his warp boots.
I always found that you just need to do one selling cycle of the Chiron equipment, and then you should be fine for the rest of the seed.
Okay, so Leaf, so was Sho able to get the power ring item in the middle
No.
here? Okay, but he didn't go with the wind sword, did he?
He
Okay.
did. I don't know if he did. No, he didn't. Well,
Okay, yeah, the wind sword did not break it, so Leaf doesn't have that item either. Okay,
well,
so where is Leaf going to go next?
Here in Hydra.
So Sho is ahead. He has done Carmine's basement, and Leaf is not.
Oh, but looks like Leaf has gotten the hint back to Carmine's area. See if Sho finds anything here on Hydra. Ledge has nothing, just a medical herb.
Oh well. Okay, so this is going to be good for Leaf. They are going to get up into, they're going to get up into Carmine's area and get all of the items in the spike pit, and then they'll be able to move on and get the items in Mado's area, and that'll lead them to the Thunder Sword to catch up with Sho here. So Sho keeping the lead for sure, but Leaf is on track here.
And the rest of Hydra was a bus. Well, we haven't seen the top
Wow.
of Hydra, but still a bus. So we could still do Saber West. That's a possibility. There's still the Hell Run to Oak. And there's a possibility we can possibly do some stuff here in Dora Castle. Oh, we could also kill all the terrorists back at Chiron if we wanted to.
Yeah.
Especially that jerk that's always standing right outside the temple. Like, why is he standing there? Why is he blocking the path up to the temple?
That's, and I'm surprised Sho hasn't realized that they can take that thunder. Oh no! Yeah, we needed. Okay, so we need. Yeah, Leaf needs to keep going and get that thunder sword that's past Slime Kensu. They are, unfortunately this is putting them further behind.
Yeah, last thing you want to take a death, last thing that you want is to take a death before saving. No, see the death
Sho's
to take
gonna
on
check
Carmine.
for it. Oh, and it is. Okay. Vanilla Thunder weakness for Carmine. Sho's gonna get a kill here. He's gonna get 2 items and take out one of his required bosses.
Oh, did Leaf die, or did he just Wild Warp?
Leaf warped out. He kind of noped out after at some point. Oh wait, no, he did. He took a death.
He has a cycle shield, I think.
Leaf died. Yes.
Oh no. Okay, that was
death
really
to the mimic just below Carmine's room.
okay. That was a bad death for Leaf then. Did they get to keep any of the items from Carmine's area?
I don't believe so.
Oh no.
Love Pendant on Carmine.
And it
And
does
Sword of
look
Fire, Final Sword.
Wow. Okay. That puts Sho in a commanding lead now. We've got to say.
And we know Leaf can't
Unfortunately,
kill
Leaf
Carmine
is
here.
not going to be able to beat Carmine here. And he warped. Oh, unfortunately, Leaf warped out. Leaf needs to. Okay.
No, he's fine. He's fine.
Good. Okay. So yeah, Leaf needs to go. They need to go past. Oh. Yeah. So they need to go past past Slime Kensu, and go into Mato's area and get that Thunder Sword.
Okay, Leaf, put your shield and armor on.
Wow. Okay, Sho gonna take. I mean, okay. So Sho has all 4 swords, so we know he's got the weakness. But will he be able to take on Mato too? Does he have enough resources? I think he's got. Hopefully, he's got enough herbs, but we'll find out.
Weak to Thunder, which is pretty good. We got that spread shot. We are doing.
It's a spread shot, but it is
5
just
damage.
level 1. We do have pretty strong armor, so that's helping. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of healing. We have one opal.
He's just getting bodied by those mimics, not realizing that they should be attacking the mimics from the below as opposed from above. Oh, Leaf fell.
So to give credit to our runners here, we did not get an easy seed tonight. This is like forcing them to do some like brutal combat and fight the tough bosses right away with not a lot of resources. So this is not an easy seed for especially for people that are at the bottom of the rankings here.
That's what you're supposed to expect from a seed generated by me. By the way, the name of the seed today was Tornell is going to beat Mashama.
So this Death Tomato, you know, if Sho keeps taking Death Tomato 2 here, the more deaths he takes and the more time it takes here, it's giving Leaf a chance to catch up, which is good for us because we're getting a race.
Yeah, this is definitely what they need to get back into this, is for Sho to struggle with Moto 2 for a little while.
Yeah, because unfortunately, Sho, like, until Leaf can get further into going, get that Thunder Sword, Sho has a pretty commanding lead.
Yeah, Mail 2 is considered to be one of the hardest bosses in the game. It's due to his randomness, his shurikens. The spread shot definitely does help, but it'd be nice if you had like a level 2 attack. Show breaking the opal. And down goes... what's his face? Mado 2, and we get the David statue,
Yeah.
which we know Slime Sue wants.
Okay, this is gonna go to the basement here. Yeah, so we've seen all the areas in Goa now. We have not beaten Sabera 2, but we were able to beat the rest of the bosses. Sho didn't go towards Kelbesk 2 yet, but he can do that anytime.
Oh, Sho dies. Imagine if he had to fight
I mean-
Mado again after that.
Yeah, I mean, so if there's a checkpoint at the entrance there to the once you enter the Oasis Cave kind of like hub. I'm not sure if Sho knew that, but
It'd be interesting if Slime Sue has like flight or one of the bows.
so it looks like Sho is heading towards Slime Kensu to give him the that item. Not a bad play. I mean, might as well do it while you're here. It's right, not that far away from one of your warp points.
And we got a Blizzard bracelet from Slime Sue. Must have missed where we picked up the Blizzard Ball. And there's Leaf's Sword of Thunder.
All right. Okay, this was big for Leaf. They needed that.
Yeah, the ball of water was at the top of Motto's area. Leaf actually also just picked it up.
Working that
Okay.
down. Let's see
So
what
Leaf-
Leaf plans on doing with this. Does he go through the front? Does he kill all the terrorists? Does he go somewhere else? Looks like he might be killing the terrorists. And let's see if we can break the wall. Looks like the wall is a firewall.
Or yeah. Okay,
Okay,
so
Leaf,
Sho...
you know the most important thing is to kill that guy right there by the stairs. Don't walk by him. It's gonna be horrible if he
Sho
uses the
has
fire
the-
sword. Oh, middle one is weak to fire.
Okay, so where was that fire sword?
Fire sword was, I think, on Carmine? Carmine.
That's right.
Yeah, right
Okay.
behind Carmine.
Okay.
So Leaf is
So-
going to be scaling Hydra, which we know has absolutely nothing.
Oh no. It's so hard when the progress that you get is a sword and you don't, you have no idea which sword, if you picked up a new sword, does it unlock one of these things that some new sword will, especially when you've got, your third sword, and that third sword could be something, but it might be the fourth sword that you don't have. It's just a feels bad kind of point there.
Yeah, I definitely understand why you would go after the known quantity Thunder Walls and Hydra, and maybe even Saber West before guessing again at Goa. Especially given how much they've been struggling with the random enemies in Goa have been not very nice.
And we don't have any spike protection, so
That's
you
a
have
good
to
point.
get through Carmine's area, you gotta get through Mado's area without
Did
our
you
spike
see what was
protection.
behind that wall in Mado's area? Or Sabera's area? I think we got... Sho must have seen that.
I know Sho broke Mato's wall on the first trip to Mato's
Okay.
area before he had the Sword of Fire. Or the Sword of Thunder. So it's definitely possible Leaf has also already checked that spot.
Okay.
No, I don't think so. Because I think Leaf went to the top item first, and he fell off the platforms.
Yeah, I think Chris is right. I think the Sacred Shield was there, and I do remember Leaf picking that up. Leaf did
Leaf
double
went
back
back.
after falling off, so they got that item.
Okay, so Sho's gonna take on Sabera 2. See what? Oh,
To Thunder.
unfortunately, so we've got the spread shot, but it is a level 1 sword.
Doing 4 damage.
Another fun fight, huh?
We do the math. 281 divided by 4. That is 71 hits.
You almost have to wonder if it would be faster to walk back to where Zebu is, sword charge glitch, walk back here, and use Storm Bracelet.
Yeah.
Looks like Leaf will be going up Saber West. That is one place we have not seen yet.
Oh,
Hopefully
this
they
could be
they
interesting.
find something useful here. I know, it's quick math. He's right in my head. Now you can see it. So, Sabera 1 is typically fairly easy, but she is an endurance run, which could lead us to death here. Especially if she rotates in a bad rotation.
Yeah, that said, the popcorn is taking off of Sho here, so, like, he's not really in any danger. This is just going to take a while.
For once, the shield run comes in handy.
So most of Sabera's attacks count as a projectile damage, but if she does get close to you, it can, and you're only focused on that projectile defense, you can suddenly take a ton of damage.
So far, Leaf finding absolutely nothing here on Saber West.
They are able to get the items here, though. So we know that their progress is on Carmine. They need to go back into Goa and beat Carmine. But that is, it's difficult to see that when you're playing. Especially when there's so many options open.
I think the only other place that they could go would be the Hell Run to Oak. And Saber West, absolute waste of time.
Oh no, this was real bad for Leaf.
I blame Tornell.
Unfortunately,
had
they're
absolutely
falling
nothing
further
here on Saber
behind.
West.
Did anyone catch what bracelet Tornell wanted?
I don't think we know that yet. Hopefully it's not the water bracelet. License plant on top of Sabera 2. Joe talking to Tornell. Now where is Leaf going? Back to... Oh, they're going back to Oasis Cave.
Okay, so Sho, I guess, he hadn't triggered the execution of the rebels here, and now, so he's gonna get his Mato 1 kill. Oh, that's
Fun,
right. We know
you
it's fire because Leaf wasn't able to do it before. Oh. Okay, this is actually this is a good plan because now he can sword charge glitch the fire sword.
Okay, sadly, it looks like the power ring wall is a firewall. And Melkor, but we do have change. And Sho is
that's
going
right.
back to go to talk to Brokahana.
This is always a good play.
And Orb of Thunder.
Okay. Yeah, so we kind of missed the we kind of missed what orb what element that Tornell wanted. But maybe it was thunder?
We don't know. We will never ever. We probably will never find out.
We'll never find out.
Hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's not the Blizzard bracelet.
I get the feeling we're going to find out pretty soon here, because Sho is on Mount Saber West right now.
With the bracelet. I don't really think there's anywhere else to go other than, once again, the Hell Run. Which will still give us the answer to that bracelet question.
Yeah. So we haven't had access to a lot of the world yet. I mean, we have no access to the Portoa area. We have no access to what else? We don't have access to Saber North. So we're missing a lot of the world. ESI, yeah, that's right. I mean, yeah, and that's a big one because we absolutely have to beat that boss in order to finish the game.
Just FYI, I think there's only 4 wild warps.
Yeah, we got a pretty vanilla-ish, few wild warps seed here.
So Leaf is heading toward Sabera 2. They will be able to kill Sabera 2, but still does not have the fire sword. Pick up Magic Ring, kind of pointless without the refresh spell.
Yeah,
especially when you have all that money, there's really no reason to keep those rings.
Okay, so we were able to get Tornell's item, and it was a key.
Ooh. Oh, that
so
key won't
which
do
key do you think it would be?
Well, that has to be key to prison because we've already used the other 2.
Oh, good point. Okay.
Oh, I guess we can do the windmill cave here. Forgot about that place.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. Okay.
Got Captain Telfrag. Looks like so we're doing 4 damage here to Sabera.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is going to be a long fight that Leaf could do later and faster.
You know, we do have the necklace. Do we know if Aurelius wants the necklace?
Oh, I'm not sure. Yeah.
We haven't found the broken... Yeah, we did find the broken statue. We haven't found the statue for the Angry Sea. Or Akahana's lamp.
So it would seem the back half of Sealed Cave was a waste of time.
Charm. So the necklace is for Arillas. That's teleport.
That's Saber North access. That's Portoa region access.
Was that teleport or telepathy?
Teleport.
That was teleport. So yeah, yeah, definitely Saber North and all the way.
Leaf, heal yourself. Oh yeah, they do have an opal, but Leaf still needs to beat Mato 2, and they'd probably rather have them have the opal for Mato 2. But we will be able to kill Kelbest one here, as well as full clear Saber North. You have yet, and that will also get us to Porto region.
That's right. Yeah, this is pretty big. I mean, Sho is at this point. Sho is already pretty far ahead, but this is getting him even further faster.
Down goes Sabera.
Honestly, this is interesting because I feel like in this flag set, I never see teleport as actual progression.
That's right. There's a bunch of different different ways to get into Saber North here, and now that Flight is buried, it's more and more likely that you see this this type of progress.
I actually needed Flight earlier in order to get into Saber North. Most of the time, I used to just get a Wild Warp there.
Yeah, I feel like that's what I see the most often. There's so many different rooms in Saber North that getting a Wild Warp to one of them feels like it's fairly common.
Yeah, but we only have 4 Wild Warps for this seed.
Okay, so we still have not seen Flight. Where do you think it's going to be?
Hopefully in one of the Portoa caves.
Okay. That would be fun.
Back to Fog Lamp.
Back at Fog Lamp. Yeah. Maybe on Stone Dakahana with the Flute of Lime in the back of Fog Lamp.
Right now we don't really need the Flight spell. We more likely need the Dolphin.
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna eventually need Flight because we can't reach the crypt otherwise. But yeah, it's not kind of an immediate check. All right, this is great for Leaf. They figured out they're gonna beat Carmine, and then they're gonna get their Water Sword, and from there
Fire
they
sword,
can
but yes.
clear everything else they need.
Yeah, we still need the Dolphin Flute and the trade-in for the Dolphin. Which is probably a statue.
Leaf definitely enjoying having that sacred shield so that they don't have to use they don't have to worry about the Nooper beam of Mato. Oh, okay. Taking warp is okay. Oh, Leaf's gonna take. Unfortunately, we know that there's nothing in the windmill cave here.
Down goes Kelbest 1, and we got Deus Pendant after Kelbest 1.
Yeah.
Now, typically, the good strategy is if you have 4 swords, you pretty much go for the bosses first. Because if you find your progress along that route, the bosses, then that's less checking. Because this windmill cave is sort of optional right now.
But there's so many items in this windmill cave that, you know, there's not a bad chance that even if you don't find progression, you'll find something useful.
The show making his way down to Rage. We have all swords, so we get the psycho armor.
Yep. A pretty easy decision here. The thing is that we don't have any bows. And so we want to check as many spots. I mean, not only do we not have any bows, we've already checked all of Goa and we didn't find any bows. And so we know that like the bows could be anywhere. They're probably going to be Evil Spirit Island. We also, you know, because we also don't have the we don't have everything we need to get there yet.
We don't have flight either.
Yeah. So, you know, whatever you can check, you probably want to do. So, you know, doing Crystalis Cave, probably a good play.
Right side is Stixie, but of course we need flight. Okay, Leaf, you gotta heal. Gotta heal, Leaf. No reason to be stubborn. Show burning an opal.
Oh, well.
There's the plant cave being a bit of a nuisance.
Yeah, this room looks awful.
Warlocks and butterflies. What a great combination.
Leaf talking to Brookhana. And we'll see what's at the back of Chris' plant. It is antidote.
An antidote, yay.
More junk. Back to Portoa. We'll see what the 2 items that we get from the Imposter Queen. We got one of the statues. It could be the golden statue.
That's right, yeah. So we'll get a hint as to what that gives us here.
A power ring on the ocean.
Power ring. Nice.
Wait, did we get the power ring?
No, it's on the sea.
Gotcha. That's what I thought. Yeah, we got telepathy. Dolphin was holding out on us.
All right, so we don't have the shell flute because we don't have any flutes. We know we don't have any. We know we don't have the shell flute. So let's see where Show goes next.
Honestly, with telepathy, that Hell Run is looking a lot more appealing now.
That's true, yeah.
Leaf heading back to Amazon. Gonna begin their teleport spell. Hopefully that will lead them in the right direction. Another thing we haven't done yet. We haven't done the stomp fight, which is weird because normally that's something we do fairly early on as well.
Well, you know, we never got hazmat, so it would be a hell run, and I don't think that you know, there's been so much other stuff to check that the hell run just hasn't really come up.
Wonder if that's what Leaf is thinking right now. Oh, we got a perf validated seed.
That's what it's all about.
It's all about Burt validation. Nope, it seems like Leaf is going to be climbing Saber North. Do we have the key, though? Let's see. Prison key is on Tornell.
we got a flute. We got a flute on the left side. Is it? Okay, it's not, but still.
We got our first flute. So Leaf is in Saber North, but Leaf does not have the Blizzard Bracelet, which is needed in order to get the prison key from Tornell, or get to Porto region. And that Blizzard Bracelet is on Slime Kensu.
So it could be the alarm
The statue
flute.
of David from Mado 2.
That's oh yeah. We could also require the so that flute could very well be the shell flute that we just got here. That Sho just got.
We don't have our... Oh, we do have a statue, so it is possible that it is the shell flute. I hope it's not. I hope it's something else. I hope it's the alarm flute. Or the insect flute.
But yeah, it could be the alarm flute. It could be the alarm flute, and they'll have to... we don't have the eyeglasses yet, so the only item... The alarm flute could unlock an item in the windmill guard.
Got 4 boots. Both runners almost even on levels, which is good. Sho is at a danger level 29 compared to Leaf. They are at danger level 20, which is our scaling system. And Leaf is trying to kill one of these Dragonian soldiers, who are actually on the do not kill list. Over.
That's a bow! First bow! And again, we have unidentified items, which means we don't know which bow it is. So 2 of the bows let you into the crypt, and then the last bow reveals the true form of Dragon 2. And if you can get the 2 bows that let you into the crypt, there's 2 items in the crypt that you can actually get. And so if we can get those items, if we can get those 2 bows, then we actually have a draw to get items there.
You always hope that you
All
find
right.
the bow of truth. Therefore, you don't have to do that unnecessary crypt dive.
Yeah. So passing the hour mark, and in the last the race that was earlier today, we had a finisher before 1 hour, and now we're not even in go mode. We're actually quite a bit. We don't even have flight, and it just goes to show how brutal this seed is. I think we got a much tougher seed this round than we did in the earlier race today.
That's why you don't put Chris in charge of generating the seeds. You always put me in charge because all my seeds are absolutely horrible and the worst. They require you to get all 100% items.
Alright, so Sho has cleared all the items in Foglamp Cave.
Sadly, Leaf will have to climb Saber North a second time later on.
Oh no, that's right. They don't have that the key. They need to clear more of Goa.
They need to clear Mado 2, then go up Saber West to talk to Tornell for that key.
Wow.
You skipped a step in there because you also have to go do
Slime Suit.
Yeah. It's a convoluted chain.
What a brutal seed.
By the way, we do have Dolphin Flute, and we do have the Boat Guy statue. So all we're missing now is we're missing Akahana's lamp and the Angry Sea statue. Which is kind of pointless. Unless you want the power ring. Oh, there's that statue.
That could very well be, and I think Show's gonna check it.
It is
It's
the
the only
Angry Sea
statue left.
statue.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
And now we get the very important power ring. Definitely makes the power and the Draydon 2 fight more manageable. Leaf heading back to the Oasis. Imagine if one of the bows is at the back to the Oasis cave. Sho is making the right decision of going to Sabera 1. As always, you always want to go toward the bosses if you can. You never know. Leaf might find the bow here. And Sho may forget about it.
Oh.
It's just more boots.
Oh well.
I think we're definitely going to find something here. Rabbit boots. That can get us to the final item on Saber West. But as I said, as I was going to say, the progress has got to be here in ESI. I don't think that there's any other item locations we can check.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's got to be either, flight or something that's going to lead to flight here.
There are still the 3 oak-related checks.
Oh yeah, true. We got our second bow. And looks like we got another flute.
Okay, so which flutes have we seen so far? So far we've seen the shell flute. I think that's it. So
That's it.
yeah, we have no idea what flute that could be.
Hopefully it's flute of lime. Show is at that max troll level of level 12. That's where you usually want to be at the minimum in order to beat the game. So all Show needs now is flight. We got another.
That's another bow. Okay,
Wait, that's a bow?
So yeah, that's a bow. So once Show gets, yeah.
You sure it's not a flute?
No, Eagle Horn is a bow. Haven't you played Diablo 2?
No, I don't know what that is. It said horn. Horn is a musical item.
So yeah, so once Sho gets his flight, he's gonna be a go. But we have no idea where that's gonna be.
I don't know what an eagle horn sound an eagle horn makes. There he goes.
That's a pretty good guess,
It's not cuckoo because cuckoo is the dove sound. We all know that from Tales of Berseria. Leaf finally making it to Mato. It's gonna be a tough fight. I forgot what Mato was weak to. Thunder. Speed boots! Show's gonna be happy to have those speed boots.
But he doesn't equip it.
Probably because Show has to go over the spike pit.
I guess.
Leaf break in Opal. Not sure how many more they have. Hopefully, I don't know what that was. Was that a flute? I can never tell these days.
Yes, that was a flute. That was a sousaphone.
So sousaphone is a flute, but an eagle horn is not. Leaf getting his David statue, which we know is needed for slime soup. I have no idea what a sousaphone is. I think it's some sort of telephone.
I guess you didn't go to a big football school that had a marching band that had big sousaphones.
We had a marching band.
Okay.
We still have a marching band.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I guess I went to a college that had a big tradition around the sousaphone player, where they dot the I in Ohio.
Well, at our school, the main instrument in our band was eagle horn.
Oh, the eagle. Okay, that's a pretty big tradition.
So Bear has, I think, the third opal. And we'll go see what Clark has. Flight!
Okay.
Well,
okay, Show is go. Yup. Put a fork in it, because Show is ready to go and finish this.
Show mode. Wait, where are you going, Show?
What? We're...
Well, if he doesn't...
Maybe Show hasn't realized that the eagle horn is a bow and not a flute.
I guess not, yeah. Show is a professional musician, and, he might be inclined to collect the instruments.
Again, our necklace. Is Show going to climb Hydra? Or those sticks he left?
Oh no! Show!
Keep in mind, Show only has the water bracelet, so maybe Show wants a better bracelet for the tower.
So, while we're agonizing over this, this is giving Leaf a chance to, get back in this, until Show realizes that he can just go and finish his game whenever he wants.
It'd be funny if Show ends up 100% in the seed. I'm sure with the flutes in his inventory, at least one of the flutes. That's if the sousaphone is even a flute. Probably no sousaphone.
Hopefully he'll hopefully he'll notice at some point when he goes to his menu.
Oh, refresh is nice. Barrier's nice.
Wow. Okay.
And now Leaf gets to climb Saber North again.
Okay, I think he noticed. I think he saw, wait a minute, there's 3 bows there.
Hey, I'm just gonna say, I understand that he made that mistake, because any normal human being would think an eagle horn was a flute and not a bow.
I guess so.
Luckily for me, I've gotten used to just looking at what the item is before doing anything.
You didn't waste your college years playing Diablo.
Oh, no way. Joe is not talking to the rabbit. You never know, the rabbit could... Oh wait, we have the flame bracelet. When did we get the flame bracelet?
So I
Does
think
he
I
have a
just
flame-
missed marking it, but it was in, where was it? I think it was in Motto's floor? No, it was in Sabero's floor. I noticed when Leaf picked it up. Oh, sorry, it was Mount Saber North that we missed it. I noticed when Leaf picked it up, and only just now got a glimpse of Sho's menu long enough to notice that he had it. But I think he's had it for quite some time.
I had a sousaphone too, Tornell. I used to call up my friends all the time. For some reason, they never answered, though, whenever I tried calling them on my sousaphone. So let's see, what does Leaf need? There's a bow and fog lamp, that's for sure. They need the dolphin. The dolphin flute is in the waterfall cave. And the queen in Portoa will have a statue. Just FYI, the winner of this match, which is most likely going to be Sho, unless something crazy happens, will go on to face our tracker, Code Gorilla.
Alright.
And the loser gets to join me in the elimination bracket, where we are eliminated. Along with Stom, they also get to hang out with Stom in the elimination bracket because Stom died in
That's right.
In Shyron.
Not a bad pattern from Dragon there.
Dragon's dead, and apparently the leader of the terrorists was Dragon all along. We did not see that coming.
Who would have guessed? Okay, so Leaf is gonna... Okay, Leaf is heading to the...
Answer machine.
Yeah?
So we're in the tower. This is the final area of the game. It is basically a gauntlet. A 3-4 gauntlet. Every floor is basically the same. First thing you gotta do is kill the 3 copper robots. And after that, there's gonna be these white robots that come out of the doors. You kill all of them as well, and that will open the path to the next floor. Why that's a thing, I have absolutely no idea. Whoever built this place should be fired. Probably built by one of those crazy architects as opposed to an engineer. Yeah, yes, I had 2 bows, and Clark had the flight spell.
He's also getting bullied by those warlocks in Curse Plant Cave, but unlike Sho, they didn't have an opal to spare, so they just took a death. Which is unfortunate.
Now, because Sho decided to do those extra checks in Stixie, he has the barrier spell as well as refresh, which I don't know if Leaf will actually have. I think Leaf might end up figuring out that the Eagle Horn is a bow. The Leaf is still behind on. But did Leaf die again? Because it went from level 9 to 8.
They got paralyzed and reset.
Wait, paralyzed? I thought Leaf had the Sacred Shield.
Yeah, I think they had the Sacred Shield equipped for some reason.
Yeah, we were talking about that at the end of the earlier race. I was mentioning how valuable that paralyzed protection is. over like raw defense. Okay, well, show's on the final floor. Final floor completed. And now we're going to go see Messia, who we've been trying to find all this time. Been hanging out here the whole time. First, she went from her answer machine over to she went to hang out with Sabera 1 in her fortress for a bit. They partied, had a bit of a tea time, and now she's here, boarding the Crystalis all this time.
If only you had picked her sprite in the beginning, she would, be there for you.
Well, sadly, Leaf is Messia. That's not going too well for them. We got Taskbot here.
Seriously, that's right.
Seriously, Axeman, you sent Taskbot to kill Show?
You know, it's he's gotta face his fears here.
Well, Show takes first place with an overall time of 1 hour, 18 minutes, and 5 seconds. And he'll be moving on to take on Codorilla. He'll probably beat Codorilla.
I mean, if I don't start practicing, yeah.
Wow.
Practice? Who practices?
Not me, that's for sure.
Have you ever heard the term practice makes you worse?
I don't think that's how that saying goes.
So if we look at the greater shape of the backdraw here, there's your race against Show, and then we've also have a race that was set earlier that is Tornell versus Mashima. And so whoever wins this next race is going to take the winner of Tornell versus Mashima. So, whether even if you win, even if whichever one of you is able to, prevail here, we'll have to take on one of them.
Well, I thought the winner of the next race would go against Sir Archibald.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah.
So, Earth for Leaf. Hopefully they're not going to be too far behind. Sadly, Leaf went to a few locations that they didn't really need to go to, which held them up. And struggled a bit with navigating through Goa. Goa is very brutal in this seed.
Yeah. And I can't stress enough how brutal this seed was. This was this was near the top of how difficult this flag set can turn out.
It does look like Leaf has decided to forfeit. Probably feels like they are too far off from wanting to finish. See if anyone wants to come join us. I'm back. I was just talking to myself for the past minute. And I don't know if anyone heard it, but Leaf did forfeit. I think. Yeah, Leaf did forfeit. Probably did not want to finish the seed. And I've been there every now and then. And we're joined by Shofukomachi, the winner! Welcome, Show. I would play my Eagle horn for you, but I left it in the car. So Sorry.
What kind of sound does an eagle horn make?
That is a good question.
GG.
Oh, thank you. GG's, man. That was a seed.
That was my seed. I made that just for you two.
If you do anything in the wrong order, it hurts immensely.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, you two got the most brutal seed we've seen in quite a while here.
Sadly, you weren't required to 100% the seed, which I'm disappointed in.
Like, I got the Portola like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, this was a rough one for sure.
Yeah. So
You kind
Show,
of had to keep on like just diving into Joa. Like you kept on
Did you
getting
not-
like get a sword, go back to Joa, get a sword, go back
that's
to
right, yeah. No, Show, did you not realize that the eagle horn was a bow and your last bow?
I did not.
It's okay, Show. I was telling everyone that I would have made the same mistake as well because it says eagle
You
horn.
have to,
Who would
you have
think
to play
eagle
some more
horn was a
Diablo.
bow?
Yeah.
If I don't know what an item is, I will usually check what it is. But
It says
thought-
horn. It says horn. It should be a flute.
Oh, yeah.
I
I'm
mean,
assuming that the progression is shell flute hiding in waterfall cave, leading to everything else.
Yeah,
I
the
mean, to be
remaining
fair-
bows and flight were all in the ESI area,
yeah.
all on the critical path.
Show did get refresh and barrier from the place that he went to while he was
60.
looking for more items. Almost immediately, yeah.
Hey, you always gotta go with
Great.
Stixie.
The early game on this seed is brutal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Uh,
back and forth, all the back and forth. You know.
and of course, Zero rolls a required Tornell. Of
Yeah.
course, Zero rolls required Tornell.
Not only
Why wouldn't he roll required Tornell?
Not only required Tornell, it was also required slime suit.
Yep.
I mean, it's worth noting, it was Slime Kensu having the Blizzard Bracelet after fighting Water Weak Motto.
Yes.
Oh wait, no, that was Thunder Motto, wasn't it?
Ladder model, yeah. Level 1.
I had
Thunder
level
Motto.
2.
Okay, so you did. Then you went back to Chiron first. And then killed
I
Meta
did
1.
basically everything up before Motto 2, honestly.
Okay.
Mostly because I didn't want to travel Motto 2 area again.
Oh, yeah. Well, yes. God, rabbit boots were so late. I'd never found a hazmat suit either. So, yeah.
Yeah, this was a, I hope you like eating healing herbs all day.
Yes.
This was a rare seed where you actually did not have to go to Oak. You didn't have to see Stom at his fight.
I would have
Yeah.
preferred that, honestly, because it would have given us something else to do other than repeatedly throw ourselves at Goa with every sword we got.
You always had every time you went to Goa, you had to go through Carmine's area and either take the slow route up top or go through the spikes on the bottom.
Yep.
Same with Mato's area.
And if
Shows
you wanted
to
to go
the,
the other way, you had to take the long walk through Kelbesk's area. Like, that just was an awful spot to warp into.
Yeah, the middle warp into front of Carmine, with your options being go through Carmine or go through Kelbesk, is not pleasant.
Agreed.
So
And-
Lee,
We had 4 wild warps.
yeah, 4.
I blame Code Gorilla for this one.
You know, that's fair. I deserve that.
That's pretty fair, yeah.
Like, if we had more wild warps, this probably would have been a lot less miserable.
But where's the fun in that? We'd love to see misery here.
True.
But
It's
I
true.
definitely gathered as some feedback that those numbers could probably use a little bit of fine tuning after the tournament is done.
A little bit. Like, I think 4 is too few. Because part of what makes this flag set fun is when you have that variety of warp points to work with, and only having the 4 made it a bit less of that.
Yeah, I'm definitely inclined to agree. I think,
I'm thinking maybe the sweet spot would be like 6 or 7 as the minimum.
yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too.
It'd be
And
nice
maybe
if
even
plays
let it
well.
get to the full 16, because I still feel like 16 is too much, but so just narrowing that range on both ends.
Like 6 to 13 or something.
Something like that, yeah.
it'd be nice if you can actually, if when selecting the seed, you can actually set like the range, like set like, let's say I want like 6 to 10.
Yeah, that was my original idea, but right now the website is not really set up to take that kind of. It doesn't really have that kind of UI, which was
Yeah.
the challenge there, which is why I went with the random number instead. But we'll figure something out.
So Leaf, you get to join me down in the elimination bracket in the elimination lounge. How's that feel?
I mean, technically, I'm earlier in the loser bracket, so I'm last place and you're not.
No, but I was the first one to get knocked out, so I called dibs on it.
I get the last place throne.
Well, congrats, Show. I'm happy to say that all of the runners that I have eliminated myself are still in this, and I'll be cheering for you in your next race against Sir Archibald.
Woo!
This race is not good. It's not.
Yeah, it's me first. Hang on.
Oh,
Hang on. I haven't given up yet.
Sorry. Oh.
oh great.
well
I
then.
got eliminated from the last tournament, and I got to go against. Great.
I mean, actually, this will be the best of 3 because you eliminated me from my first tournament. So we got to settle this once and for all. It's a grudge match.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
that means you need good comms on the restream. This is where we
Practice
unretire Gozen, right?
Yes.
GG
So,
show.
Show-
This was wonderful.
So, Show, do you have any fighting words for your upcoming opponent?
Going down. I'm gonna take this best of 3 here.
Remember, an Edo horn is a bow, not a flute. And a sousaphone is actually a flute, not a phone.
Yeah.
I think that's it. If anyone else wants to say anything before we bounce.
BG's Leaf, you definitely put the scare in me by doing those other seeds earlier, beating a whole bunch of people. So, forced me lots more practice. But you're coming up. Don't be upset or sad that at this race. You're gonna be just fine.
Leaf has abandoned us, but it was nice to see Leaf join us. I'm assuming a veteran, a first timer, and hope to see more Leaf in Crystalis community.
Yeah, I definitely want to give an extra shout out to Leaf. They kind of joined the tournament after a little bit of cajoling from myself and the rest of the community at the last minute, and they absolutely showed up and have been doing a great job. And big props to Leaf for participating.